The reason why this fluency thing is so important is research has shown over and over and over again that if your child knows their multiplication facts inside and out, can just answer something like that, their likelihood of success in higher level math goes way up. Okay? It's really important. Don't skip this piece. I know it sucks to do flashcards or whatever. You can do this extra math that some of the teachers are touting, whatever. Don't skip this part. Your kids need to know your math facts. That will help them immensely. Okay? Um, One thing to think about is something that they call the rule of five. On an assessment, so a test that a teacher gives a kid, they research shows that you have to have at least 5 problems on each skill that you're assessing for it to be an effective test. That's a lot. So have you ever gotten on a math test and it's like that one question on area and it like confused you, the wording was weird and you got it wrong, but you're like, no, I know how to do area. That's so dumb. It was just that one question and I got it wrong. And then you're like, feel like all is lost, right? Um, that's why there's this rule of five. You're supposed to have 5 questions for each skill on a test. Now, if that's on a test, think about practice. Think of how many practice problems they need to do on each individual skill to make it stick in their head. It's a lot. So if your kid gets one addition problem correct and you're like, oh, this is too easy for him. No, like, stop. Repetition is huge in elementary school. Just because your child gets the multiplication problem right once does not mean you're done. Don't do it. Don't go online and do the problems and not just assume that this is too easy. Repetition. It makes it stick in their little brains. They need it over and 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 over. Just trust us, teachers. Trust us. I know it seems too easy, but the repetition is huge. Okay, go for it. All right. Now there are times when um, the math really is too easy. Okay, Austin, my kindergartner, um, his math is too easy. He is doing double digit subtraction, and his teacher's having to do 1 digit addition. It's too easy. That's so what I've done to supplement what his teacher is giving him. I'm not telling you not to do what your teacher says, but to supplement that is I've done Khan Academy, and that's something that some teachers are telling parents to do. So it's an okay thing. Um, it's awesome. I love Khan Academy. Austin has worked through kindergarten math, and he's just finished first grade math, and that's okay. I'm gonna let him keep going. It's not a bad thing to. Let's not hold our kids back. If they are ready for higher level math, let them go. It won't hurt them to do extra math. Okay. Um, Another thing that I wanted to show you, if you're getting the itch to buy something, because we're all, coping in different ways, and if you want to buy something to help your kids with math, with your new stimulus tech, some base 10 blocks would be really helpful. Okay, so once they start doing math with where it has to be more conceptual, it helps to have something tactile that they can touch to understand it instead of it having just be numbers on a page. So if they're doing double digit addition, subtraction, something like that, if they have these blocks, that helps a ton. These are cheapy ones, they're $11. Here's some more expensive ones, they're $22 if you want to get fancy, because the last ones were foam. And these are a little bit more sturdy if you have little ones that will chew on them. Another really good thing to use if you don't want to buy base 10 blocks is just using Legos. Okay, so there's 10 little Legos here, and you can break them apart and say what's 5 plus 5, and when you put them together, you count them together. Okay, that sort of thing. Having something that they can touch, they call that manipulatives. Okay, if they have something they can manipulate, they can touch, the concepts will go into their brain a lot easier. So another thing is in these younger grades is money. Just get out a bunch of coins, let them play with them, let them count them. It's a big, big deal. Last thing on here that I was going to show you is if your kid is into fractions, fraction tiles are also really important. So I hope this was help you. I love you. Don't get overwhelmed. Good luck.